Welcome back, everybody, to the Meeple Marathon, and today we're going to be continuing our Aftermath campaign. And today is something I'm very excited about because we will finally be, hopefully, in a position after this to acquire the water pump, which will put us one step closer to building the garden, which is Grumple's only goal. Everyone else has reached a single goal. And actually, no, Meziah only has one alliance card in the colony supply box, so he's the furthest behind. But we've been trying to build this garden in order to get sustainable food here from pretty much the very beginning. So in order to gain the watering hole, we have to have mission 4 in the completed deck box. So this is Assault on Pigeonhole. Something's happening at Pigeonhole, says Tidbit. We've now had 4 desperate pigeons reach out for assistance. What's more, Patch continues, they have each time mentioned a magic fountain with clean water. We're not sure what that means, but the Junkers are intent on taking that fountain. If we can protect them, the pigeons will share what they have. So our mission is to take 2 food to the nesting birds at Pigeonhole and then prevent the Junkers from taking over the fountain. Learn how the magic fountain works. So we need to make sure we have 2 food near the end, which means we really can't do a lot of resting. We have to get to D3, which is way over here. And we only have 4 turns to do this mission. So we will be using the blade bikes to fast travel. It's going to take up 2 time, but that'll give us 2 time, hopefully, to take care of what's needed on Pigeonhole. So otherwise, it would take probably at least 6 time. We don't have a vehicle yet, so we cannot do road cards yet. So there's our main mission, and our side mission I decided was going to be Junk Hunt. This basically is just trying to acquire a certain item from the top of the mission deck. It allowed me to search through the item deck and seed 1 into the top 3 cards. My only worry is that we're not going to have enough time to find or go through 4 items, and we'll lose a morale. But we're at 5, so we're okay. So those are our 2 missions, and we'll kind of stick those up here off to the side. So again, we're going to fast travel directly from Abigail Lane to Pigeonhole. So let's reset our time marker, and we'll be at 2 time as we enter the page. So we're using the blade bikes to do that. We are going to go straight to page 71, so we'll go there in a second. Put this up out of to the side. And just before we move on, I wanted you guys to see what all our colony is shaping out to look like. You can see these are all the various things we have unlocked, like the workshop, the lookout tower, the mender's hut, the market. And this was, what was this? This has allowed us the expanded nest. So as we unlock those things, we are slowly building out our colony, which I think is a really just cool part of this game. So we're going to go ahead and start our adventure with Grumple and Meziah here. I'm expecting some trouble, so I feel like these are 2 of my best fighters. Whisper's pretty good too. So, but I wanted to have a mix of melee and ranged, so let's go ahead and flip to page 71. All right, Pigeonhole reads, Copper cocked his head and stared up at Mr. Levi, first with one pigeon eye, then the other. The old man with curly gray hair had fallen asleep again, which was frustrating since Mr. Levi existed to feed Cooper and his friends. Every day he showed up like clockwork, as he was supposed to, year after year, in good weather or bad. He would sit on the park bench, gaze at the fountains, and spend an hour tossing out tasty morsels. But lately Mr. Levi had become lazy. Some days he wouldn't show up at all, and when he did, he brought a big green oxygen tank that always startled the pigeons with its noisy tubes. The pigeons had shown great patience with the old man, but today Cooper was fed up. He strutted toward the lazy human despite the nervous coos of his friends, and he began to take Mr. Levi to task. The tardiness, it ended today. The slovenly appearance, unacceptable. The oxygen tank, beyond unreasonable. From here on out, Mr. Levi was going to return to form and start taking a little pride in his work. And yet, despite the excessive courtesy of the pigeons, And despite the great restraint Cooper had shown in giving Mr. Levi feedback, the old fool just sat there, slouched over, not even pretending to care. It was all too much. The sheer audacity of it made Cooper fluff his feathers several times, and despite being a gentle pigeon, he strutted right up to the old man, and seeing a bit of disgusting flesh peeking out between a sock and a pants cuff, he gave a peck. Mr. Levi exploded into a cloud of white dust. Cooper shot straight up into the air, and behind him the flocking burst into a cacophony of frightened coos. Minutes later, when they all flew back to the scene of terrible violence, they observed the remnants of the white dust, the empty clothes, and listened to the hiss of the oxygen tank. Beaks asked if this meant Cooper was now a king, but Cooper told them no, as he fished a baggie of seeds from the clothes. He was merely a hero. Go to page 67, which is interesting because we're actually backtracking. So here is page 67. This character we have an alliance with, so that's interesting. So plus one time, we'll start with that, 3 out of 4, and then read the following. Mother Nature has been patient, slowly, but with an insidious strength. She has already reclaimed much of the earth. The gleaming automobiles once covered by humans are now hunks of flaking rust and geometric moss-covered mounds. Fields where athletes had performed feats for onlookers are now filled with tall grasses and saplings. Birds' nest and fast food signs chalked with bean vines. Happy bugs buzz through pollen-filled air, and flowers bloom in place once trampled by humans and their machines. "What's concrete?" inquires Whisper. "My pop says humans had the power to shape rock however they wanted," Meziah answers. "Then why'd they only choose flat?" Whisper wonders. "Lack of imagination?" suggests Grumple. "You hunker in the green, bushy areas that are your favorite. The earth is soft on your paws and offers so many places to hide. It always lifts your spirits." So, we're going to place our characters right here. We're going to place out some search tokens here. So we'll give these a little mix. And here and here, here and here. Oh, one more. And there. Okay, draw an encounter card. So I've already given these a shuffle. Let's see what the top one is. 22, the Dead Tooth Gang. The Dead Tooth Gang, Moandringer. These guys really pinch my biscuits. Set up one scrapper leader and a number of random junkers and nomads equal to number of characters -1. Okay, so one scrapper leader and a number of random junkers and nomads -1. Loot and items. So this is actually pretty good here. Alright, so number of nomads. These are all the meeklings. They're sitting at the top here. And then our scrapper leader, I believe, has been... No, maybe it's the... Has the scrapper leader been upgraded? Yes. So our scrapper leader is now a veteran scrapper leader. So he's going to go up in the top here. And then I have to randomly select one of these. Situation is hostile. Whoops. And we have just another scrapper. Okay, so 2 scrappers to deal with here. Let's find our guys. Nope, actually it's both of these two. Alright, they are coming in right here. So it's both the ranged ones, unfortunately. Alright. Okay. So situation is hostile. Let's go ahead and take this and we'll stick that right there. Get our dice. And that's it. If we can make it up here, we cannot be seen. That's sometimes helpful, and that's pretty much it. There's a 1 there. And I don't really see on a 2 at the exit space. So yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Meziah does have the tattered scarf, which means he has a hand of 6. 6. Oh, right off the bat, we're going to give the scrapper leader a card. Okay, so to get up into the car area, we're going to need a green card. That's also what Meziah uses to make his range shots. That's no good. So, what do we want to do here? I either need to spend 3 of something, which 3 strength. I was hoping to maybe give Grumple that card, but I can always give him the 2 strength. Yeah, so I don't just want to sit back here, so we're going to spend 3 instead of 1 green to move over here. And then I guess, should I hold on to my defense? I think I should probably hold on to my defense, so I'm going to spend this 1 card to also move up into here. Alright, so we get to read, the faded paint on the old car bears a chalk drawing of a mouse face with its tongue hanging out. Ringer is proud of his work. The hoodies, as he calls them, are gaining a reputation. Anywhere one spots their chalk sign, they can also smell the indignant pee of those compelled to respond more primitively. It does not matter, though, for Ringer does it as much to antagonize the haters as guide the meek. Follow the symbols and join us. That's the message here, he says proudly. You agree, and it is comforting to see signs of your influence, and it always makes finding your way back home safer and more efficient. Oh, if Ringer is in play, put his influence card into play, but he is not. So we're going to discard those. I want to save this one, and I'm going to save this one, and I'm actually going to give this one to Grumple here. And so that's going to end Meziah's turn. Alright, so Grumple's going to get 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And okay, so let's see here. Forage. I can use this 1 to flip over, discard all tokens on the space for each token. So if I can get up here, this is a great card to use to turn these into 4 food, which I could really use right now. I do have a green, so let's go ahead and spend that one. And this is going to get me up over that hump. And then I won't need the yellow, so I can spend the yellow to make it into here. And then I will spend the 1 to use my forage ability here to discard all search tokens on this space. For each token discarded, get +2 food. So our food is going to go up to 6. We need 10 more food. Actually, 12 more food, because we got to give 2 to the pigeons. And then the question is, what do I do with these? I think I'm going to wait and hold on to these. I want to be able to move into their space, hopefully, and do some hurting. So, yeah, the Scrapper Veteran Leader has 2 health as well. Alright, so back to Meziah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nice pull. I like this. Okay. So, Meziah could use Crack Shot and simply just get rid of the Scrapper. Now that's going to lead to the Scrapper Leader taking a turn this very next time. So maybe we're not ready to do that yet. Oh boy. For rolling attack with a ranged weapon, reduce the difficulty of the skill test by 4. So that would make shooting at them pretty easily. I'm going to need a green one. So I think we're going to go ahead and spend this now to hop up here. And then I'm going to spend yes, because I can make this any color. So now I have 3 plus 1 on my card is 4 to the 2. Alright, so we get to flip over one of these, and it is a battery. That's probably the last thing I need. Okay. So now the question is, do I want to go ahead and take a shot at either one of these guys and try and get more cards, maybe? So maybe we could do that. Afterwards, I'll become marked. But let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to inflict a wound onto the veteran scrapper leader here, so he's easier to take out here shortly. But that does make me marked, which simply just means I become the object of everyone's affection. Trapped, rattled, on fire, badly hurt, on fire, trapped, marked. Okay, so just for a refresher, marked means that when activating an enemy, move it toward and, if possible, target this character. This character cannot benefit from hiding spaces, which I am in. If I receive a wound or leave the map, I become unmarked. So we'll just leave that down here. And we're going to go ahead and end our turn there. I don't think I can go from this space up to there. Yeah. Alright, so back to Grumple. Grumple hopefully can move into that space now and take out the veteran leader before they get to attack, which is about to happen. So let's see what we can do first. Okay, perfect. So I've got the ability to move into this space here over the green line with this, and then I need to in order to defeat the veteran scrapper leader, I need to defeat his strength of 7. So I'm definitely playing these two. This is going to get me to 4. Grumple's got a 2 on his card, which will give me 6, and then I get 7 for using the steak knife, and then 8 because he's a leader. So I think I'm okay. Oh, I don't know though. 8 to 7 though. I'm going to throw this in because they're all 2s. So 2, 2, 2. And we'll do a 10 to 7. That's what we're going up against because I really do not want to deal with this guy's attack. +3 -1. So I lost. I actually failed that test. That was like the worst roll I could make. And I don't think I have any ability. No, I have nothing that can mitigate this. So I just wasted all of those cards. All right. And now these two guys are going to go ahead and attack at their number 2 spot, which is pretty much the same. Okay. So the veteran scrapper leader is actually going to aim at Meziah because Meziah is marked. Yeah. So this targets the farthest character within its range, which is Meziah anyways. Up to 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and he's hitting for 5. Meziah has no defense, so he's just going to go ahead and take this wound, and we can get rid of the marked card. Okay, so then the scrapper will actually then target Grumple. Grumple, however, has no cards to start a defensive maneuver with, so Grumple's also going to take a wound. Okay, these guys will go back, and hopefully we can take care of them now. All right. We are on Meziah's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Calamity. Calamity might not be good here. 6+, and we're at 3. So we need to roll this die and hope it's not the +3. Okay, so no Calamity. That's pretty good. Alright, what else do we have here? I can do another crack shot and become marked, and I think I will go ahead and do that. So we'll spend this, do crack shot. I become marked again, but we're going to be leaving the map soon. I'm going to get rid of the veteran leader here. Alright, so that comes off, that goes away. The scrapper then becomes the top priority. Now, I could take a shot at the scrapper. I could go ahead and give this up to start my 1, 2, 3. 4, 5 though. I'm already at a disadvantage against this scrapper, so I think what I'm going to do instead is to spend these two and pick up this last token here. Alright, so this is 2 more food. Okay. And yeah, I'm just going to hold on to these for right now. Okay, Grumple's turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the Scrapper is definitely going to attack now unless we can take it out. Unfortunately, I don't have a really good start here. I don't have any white cards. If I start with this one, I can do an attack of 3, 4 to its 6. Or do I save this? Why not? Let's go ahead and go for it. Maybe we'll get lucky here. So 4 to 6, we're in a deficit. Nope. So I lost. And the Scrapper is going to get a turn. They're doing their pot shot again. So Meziah is going to be again the object of, since he's marked. So he will attempt to roll a 1 against 4 for defense. Nope. Alright, so Meziah is taking another wound. He's halfway. And that's it. That's the Scrapper's turn. Okay, so back to Meziah now, who gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more cards. Okay. Alright, so again, not a great start, but we have plenty of 1s. So maybe we will do that. So this will start my ranged attack. I can add this card, 2, 3, 4, plus 2 here is 6. My toothpick crossbow allows me to do 2 spaces away, so we're tied. Plus 2 minus 1, perfect. Alright, we got rid of the Scrappers. That means we get an item. From the top here. Okay, shampoo cap. This was not what I was looking for. Armor, once per mission. Break this item to automatically defend against an attack. Plus 1 defense, though. I like that. Okay, so I'm no longer marked. We can keep this down by our stuff. And yeah, okay. So, use before using resolution. Okay, so none of the rest of this stuff can really help me. I'm going to use this to... Oh wait, I guess I have to spend both of these to move down here and then move here and exit off the space. We are on 2 now with nobody around. So you hear chirping voices conversing nearby. Risking everything, you sneak away from the group and creep around the edge of a tree trunk for a better view. 3 geckos sit around the tiny campfire, spit roasting a dead roach that has been blackened to a crisp. One of the geckos pulls a leg off the insects and takes a bite of it. You hold your queasy stomach and hurry away. Okay, well that was worthless. So Meziah is going to get out of here. And this says, when leaving by this exit, if you are on mission 10, nope. If you are on mission 4, go to page 73. Otherwise, move your party to an adjacent space on the travel map. Okay, so I'm going to pull this off. Technically, Grumple needs to take a turn. 1, 2, 3. So this actually is working out slightly. This card will go into the discard pile pretty soon here, and Grumple will exit the map. Okay, so that gets discarded, and we will jump back to page 73, which is where I thought we would have ended up. And plus 1, so we are at 4 time now. And this says, see anything? Asked Grumple. Meziah and Whisper had climbed the rusty chains of a dilapidated swing to try and get a better view. Nothing but more trees, says Meziah. You have wasted much of your daylight searching for naught. You can't allow yourselves to be caught in this wilderness when night falls. Time to call quits, I'm afraid. Whisper agrees. If fresh water were close, I'd be able to smell it by now, she says, holding her snout up, whiskers twitching as she sniffs the breeze. Just then a shadow passes over, giving you a start. Ringer points excitedly at the sky. Pigeons! Sure enough, a ragtag trio of pigeons flies over in a loose formation. That's the break we needed, says Grumple, clapping her paws. Let's follow. Soon you arrive at an overgrown clearing in which towers a majestic fountain of white marble. Sunlight glints off its pale stone and moss hangs from its tiers. You can just make out a feeble trickling of water in between the cooing of pigeons. Magic fountain, whispers Ringer. But your hope turns to concern when you spot a commotion at the fountain's edge. A ragged band of little mice and shrews is defending the fountain from a scorpion attack, while a group of pigeons nervously flutters about a clump of messy nests at the top of the fountain. Looks like we arrived just in time, says Meziah, pulling back the rubber band on his trusty crossbow. So, place the characters in the entrance spot, which is... Where is the... Oh, way up here. Okay. Place tokens as indicated. So there's these two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Those are down. Do not put a trap token into play. Okay. I don't even see a trap token. Spot. Alright. Place 4 meeklings on the exit space, which is here. Do not add their cards to the threat track. These friendly nomads need your help. You might need theirs too. Okay. So these guys are all right here. Very crowded board today. Alright, environment card, escorting. I believe we've had this before, but we'll take a look at it real quick. A character on a space with one or more friendly nomads can escort up to 2, moving them with that character. A friendly nomad defends by rolling the resolution dice. Add 5 to the white die, and add the amount of hits of attack to the black die. If the black die total is higher, remove the nomad from play, or place a wound on a character sharing its space. Otherwise, the attack is blocked. If your character is attacked while sharing a space with a friendly nomad, you may choose to have the nomad defend instead. When a character performs an attack, it can add a bonus of +1 for each friendly nomad in its space. Okay, so let's just put this down here so we don't forget. Escorting, environment or encounter is 4 scorpions. Place them on the A space. Okay, right here, all 4. Jeepers. This could get ugly really fast. All right. It's a lot of scorpions. Okay. Place them on A. Loot. Retrieve the Tox Grenade from the item deck and place it in the broken items pile. Now, what if I already have the Tox Grenade? I think I get to keep it. Because it says from the item deck. I'm pretty sure there's only one. Situation is hostile. Okay. So I'm going to keep it. Alright. So let's go ahead and get started here. ABC. So we need to get up to the fountain, which I don't even know how we're going to get there. Just come around here and jump up, which means we're going to have to get through the scorpions. We do have the fish hook and thread, which can help us on a single solid, place the fish hook token on a single solid line, or treat the line as a dashed white line. Okay, so I think I can come here and use the fish hook and thread to get up there. Okay, there's the trap token. Don't put it there. I wonder if I can even come up here with fish hook and thread. I mean, technically this is a white line and a blue line. So double maybe? Maybe that's the point. Maybe I can't cross over double lines. Alright. So let's see what we can do here. Meziah has the Tox Grenade, which is a ranged weapon. I need to spend a card, I think, to switch weapons. Hold on. Let me check. Attack with this action and benefit from attributes. Group task with the white card. One second, let me check. Okay, yes, just as I remembered, to equip, all I need to do is discard any single one action card. So, I believe it is Meziah's turn, so he's got 2 cards left. That's not a good start. I need to bring out the 4 scorpions too before I forget about it. Scorpion, 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 scorpion. Okay, at least, since there's so many of them, it's going to take a while before they attack. So I can just kind of run around them. Okay, so that's going to go up there. And then we need to shuffle real quick. Okay, so we get, I had 2, so I need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, another card here. Yeah, so what do we want to do here? The Tox Grenade needs to be thrown. Attack all figures in a single space. Roll each attack separately. Discard after attacking. And they have a, okay, the Scorpion Leader. Everyone else has a shield of 4, so I'd be at 4. I can easily hit them. They all have health of 2. After rolling, use before rolling any resolution dice for a skill test, reduce the difficulty of that test by 1 for each other character on your space. So I could spend this 1 and reduce it down to 3 to 4. Maybe we'll do that and just take a quick shot at all of these guys. And actually I could do 2 and 2. So yeah, let's attempt to put a hit on every single person right now. So I'm going to spend this with a range, add this to it, so I'm actually at 6 now, and I'm spending this to do team focus here. So doing it before I roll resolution dice, reducing all of their defense to 3, except for the Scrapper Leader, he'll go down to 4. So 6 to 3, and we'll just go down the row here and hopefully put a hit on every single one of these guys early on. Okay, that's 1. 1 for you. -2, but -1, so that's another 1. +2, -2, that's another 1. And -2 +1. All right. So we use the Tox Grenade, and I believe I just discard this now. Discard after attacking. So that'll get shuffled back into the thing afterwards. Okay. Pretty good turn for Meziah, and I think I'll actually spend this to move him up 1 little space closer. Okay. Alright, so Grumple already has 4 cards, so you only need 1 more. Oh, there's another card there. Okay, so Grumple does not really have anything she can start an attack with. So I think what she's gonna do, share your space, place that object or character 2 spaces away within line of sight. You cannot throw a big character. Okay, and white lines, it's the double white lines that block line of sight, right? Hold on. Spaces, solid lines. Solid red, blue, and green lines slow characters move. Solid white lines cannot be moved through but do not block line of sight. Okay, but I don't have any 2 whites. Alright, so I can't throw anybody. So, let's just go ahead and spend... Alright. What I'm going to do is spend this to do 2 movement, and in the process I believe this is legal. use my fish hook and thread to cover up this white line right here, which will allow me to get up into here, and now I can read number 1. The mice have built some makeshift barriers to keep out the riffraff. They are crude, but would be sufficient were it not for a noticeable gap that could be easily exploited. Okay, I'm assuming that that X is the gap. Alright, and then I'm actually, since I'm up here, going to give these two to Meziah, so maybe he can take a shot with his toothpick crossbow here. Okay, alright, so that was the end of Grumple's turn. Hopefully, now Meziah's starting with 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully we don't get that last black card. Okay, perfect. This actually looks like a pretty good hand right here. Okay, so Meziah is going to spend 1 to come up here with the fish hook and thread. Then I am going to, oh man, if I take a shot at anybody, they're going to attack this very next round. But I'm up here. What can we do? What can we do? If I start this off, I've got, if I attack one of them for they've got a movement of 1, movement of 3, okay, movement of 1, okay, so they're all going to make it up here. I'm assuming they can just cross this white line. I don't think they ignore. I'll have to check on that too. Do I really want to attack them? I think I do. 3, 4, 5 to their 4. Oh, what to do, what to do. Okay, Meziah has some decent defense here. +2, so let's go ahead and do that, yeah. Alright. Hopefully we can take 2 of them out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and remove the Scrapper Scorpion Leader. Sorry. I become marked. But that's fine. I've been marked a lot lately. Okay, then I'm going to spend these, so I'm up to 7 now. And it really doesn't matter whose thing is worse here. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. Okay, Claw Assault, Stinger Tail. Wounds inflicted by this attacker. Toxic. A character wounded by this becomes trapped or trapped. Toxic wounds. Ooh. I don't think I want a toxic wound, so we'll go after this guy right here. Yeah, this guy's gone. So we're going after this one now. So 7 to 4. Yeah. Okay, definitely took him out. Okay, that was the one with the toxic attack. And I think that's about it. I really don't want to do a 4 to 4. I'm going to save this in order to defend myself here, hopefully. Okay, why not? We'll take a shot at searching that token. We just need a positive number. There we go. So we get to flip this over. It is 2 scrap. Okay, so we're saving this, and now these guys are going to get to activate. So let's see here, they each have a card, 1 and then 3. So this guy goes first with his 3. Stinger Tail. Oh, wounds inflicted by this become toxic. Crap, there's 2 of them. Okay, I guess they're all 3 the same. Alright. Whose thing did I get rid of then? Okay. Alright, so he's going to come up here. And see, I'm pretty sure he can just come up here like this. That's what I'm not sure about. But we'll say thematically he can. So he's going after Meziah because Meziah is marked. Meziah is going to block with this and his shampoo cap. I could also defend automatically and break my shampoo cap, which might be worth it here. So yeah, let's just go ahead and see. We're at 3 to their 5. -2 + 1, 4 to 3. So I blocked it without needing to kill my shampoo cap. Because I was actually, yeah, I was at 3. Okay, so that's perfect. So this guy goes back up here. And then this one can come up. And so I guess that's after, he's after Meziah again. Because Meziah did not take a wound. So Meziah is going to discard or break the shampoo cap to get out of this wound as well. Okay. All right. But now they're both up here with us. And it is Grumple's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so Grumple can go ahead and try and take one of them out. Yeah, so we'll start here. 2, 5, 6 to 4. Yep, 6 to 4. That's a pretty good start. Okay, so it really doesn't matter. We'll take this guy. We'll take this guy. They're the same. But this guy's on the bottom. Okay. And unfortunately, though, Grumple does not have a whole lot else to do here. Question is, do I want to spend my 2 to move myself into there? Maybe I do, because then I can use these Meeklings for defense. They have pretty good defense. They were... Oh, escorting. Add 5 to the white die, so they're pretty good defenders. So maybe we'll do that. I need to... Oh, how am I going to get up here? I already used my fish hook and thread. Okay. Let's use this first on our token in our space. Oh, I don't need that. Okay, so we get 2 more scrap. Up to 9 now. And I will spend this, which will enable me move over this blue line here. A character in space, one of our friend limits can escort up to 2, moving them with the character. Alright, so we'll put you 2 right here. Actually, let's move you guys over here with Grumple. That'll make things a little easier. Okay, now I'm on the exit space. Exit space, you can only use this exit if the situation is safe. When leaving by this exit, go to page 25. Okay, so I did have to attack the scorpions no matter what. I'm actually going to pass this then back over to Meziah, see if maybe he can take out this last scorpion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so this scorpion is going to attack here if we don't get to it first. So let's see how we want to do this here. I think what we're going to go ahead and do is just make this super easy. Spend my 3 white to do crack shot again and take this guy out. I do like a crack shot. Alright, so the situation is now safe. I can spend this to move over here. I can spend this to attempt to pick up this token. -1, so I missed. And now I can say I'm escorting these 2, and I will leave myself. Alright, and I guess I'll just save this card for now. Yeah, because this is a solid white line, so I don't think I can get up here unless I used my fish hook and thread. Okay, so we need to have 1 turn for Grumple. She's draw some cards. This card I'm just going to go ahead and discard pile, because now that she's on the exit space and the situation is safe, she's going to get out of town too. Okay, so go to page 25. Way back here. 23, 24, 25. Okay, bootstraps. +1 time, so we've officially spent too much time. You push your way through between the rusty bars of the iron gate and wade into the cool shadows of the hollow interior of the fountain. Light streams in from the other gates. Random bits of junk and trinkets adorn the interior, creating a patchwork of ladders and catwalks, leading up into the upper reaches where a hole can be seen letting in more light. Wounded mice huddle here and there on the dry platforms and makeshift nests, nursing their wounds and mumbling complaints to each other about the mess they are in. One of the mice that had fought beside Grumple hops up onto the old comb and trots over to a small mouse with a big key slung across his back. Scarcross, these critters helped us out there. She turns back to consider you, and you can see a small X-shaped scar on her forehead. I don't know who you are, she says in a hushed tone. Don't know why you're here, but the Rustlord is coming, and we are leaving. If you know what's good for you, you'll leave too. With that, she turns to her group. Take only what you need. We must travel lightly. Okay. Alright, place characters in the entrance space, which is here. I guess these guys, I'm done with these guys. Environment card, heavy objects, which we have seen before. That's right here. I think I'm done with these guys. We'll put them in there for now. Place tokens as indicated on the spaces. Alright, so I really need to be searching heavily this round. Okay, I think that's all of them. This trap is not armed. Place a trap on the indicated space. Okay. This trap is not armed. Okay, and will not hurt the characters. Alright, fine. Heavy objects. Encounter 4 meeklings. Place the leader meekling on the star space. Place a star token under her. Okay, so I did need them back. Meekling. Meekling, meekling. Okay. Encounter 4 meeklings. Put the veteran leader at the top. Hopefully we don't make them mad, because the situation is safe. Okay. And the red one is the one in charge. Okay. So, 4 meetings, place the leader on the star space. Where's the star space? Okay, right here. Put a star next to her. And I guess all the rest are scattered around. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, situation is safe. That's all I've got to go off of. Moving heavy object. So I guess obviously this is A. Exit A. You cannot exit this page until you complete the group task at 1, which is over here. So I guess I'll be going there first. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so let's just keep moving on here. I'm wondering if no, I think I'm okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Meziah needs to just do some investigating. Calamity, 4+. Ooh boy. Okay. So I'm at 5 time. Need a negative number here. 0. Okay. There's a loud crack shakes the hideout, and everyone shares panicked glances. The rumbling of gas-powered engines can be heard outside. +1 time. Ugh. Spending a lot of time here. Okay, so now let's go check out number 1. Alright, there's blue right here, so I need to spend 1 to move Meziah here. And then, actually, I'm going to spend this 3, which will allow me to go 1, 2, that's all I need, and I'm going to stop there. Reading number 1. There is a warm humming coming from a black box fixated to the wall. It has tubes coming out of it. It's a pump of some kind, Ringer exclaims. This fountain isn't magical at all. The hamster does an excited little dance. We need this technology. Go to 25-3. Alright, so I'm done with that. Ringer pulls out a crumpled, juicy mint gum wrapper and a shard of pencil lead. I need time to draw out the schematics, he insists. You will need to open the pump and inspect the insides to learn how to make your own filtered pump. This requires resolving a yellow group task. Unfortunately, difficulty 10. Only characters on the number 1 space can contribute. Alright, so that means I'm not going to be able to search. Really? Okay. So that's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this over with. Meziah will start. We'll put that up there so we remember that we started with a 1 yellow, and then I'm actually just going to spend all of these as well. Yeah. In order to get us up to 4. And that's Meziah's turn. Okay. So Grumple needs 1 card. Okay. Alright, so that's there. Situation is safe. I don't know if I'm supposed to put those out or not. Okay, so let's see here. She can add 3 more to it, but she's going to need to cross the blue and then get there. Ay, ay, ay. So, yeah. I really can't do much talking, so this is 3 is just going to get me there. Oh, wait, no. I have a blue card. That's going to get me there. Then this will get me here. Now I'm going to spend this in order to move us up to 5. All right. Back to Meziah. I need to shuffle again. Okay, so we've shuffled here. We need 4 more cards. All right, there's 1 more. And yeah, that's actually pretty good here. Although I do need to make sure my side mission is successful. So I'm going to take this and pick up this token real quick. Hopefully. Alright. 4 loot. Not what I was looking for. Okay. Then I will add this to the group task. Okay, and that's it. Yeah. Grumple can add 5, but it's only to a red group task. So Grumple's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what Grumple can do. Not a whole lot here. Can add 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're up to 9 actually. That's not bad. Okay, and back to Meziah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there we go. Okay, so Meziah can add this to the group task. This goes away. We made it to 10. Look, it's using charcoal to filter the impurities from the water. This filter is shot and these outer vents are clogged. But if it were clean and had a fresh filter, it could pump quite a bit. Where's it drawing power from? asks Whisper. Ringer gestures to a power cord. I'm thinking it leads to an old solar collector, probably located nearby. You have accomplished 1 of 3 tasks for mission 4. Great. Just great. Okay. So, let's just keep going until, wait. Character that leaves by... You cannot exit this page until you've completed the group task at 1. Characters do not all need to leave this page by the same exit. Okay, so Meziah wants to be exiting B, and Grumple needs to be exiting A. Okay. So let's see what else we can do with Meziah here. Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 red. No, I can't do that. How am I supposed to get up there? Oh man. Come back way over here, come up here, go this way. Okay, I'm looking at the picture now. Cross over this, and then go up there to be green. That's a lot of work. Okay, let's spend this. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Okay, this to go 1, 2, 3. Now we're in space 2. 2 reads, you see an old rodent trap and know it could be dragged outside to the fountain's edge to help defend against the Junker's upcoming attack. The trap token is considered a heavy object. If the characters move it onto the A space, place it on the character's card. So that is a job for Grumple for sure. Okay, then I'm going to spend Ugh. Oh boy. So many cards here that I'm not going to be able to use. Alright. So I'm going to spend this to move into here. And then this card to hop up here. And then I'm going to spend this as a golden one. Where's the veteran? 7. 2, 4, 5. No, so I'm going to wait on all of this. Hold on. 2 to move up here. Wait, heavy object I need to move ahead across a dotted white line requires a group task of any attribute difficulty 4. Okay. Alright. So let's do this. From here, Meziah is going to do a group task difficulty 4 to actually move back over here. Then we're going to spend 2 movement to go 1, 2 into this space, and we'll save this card. Okay, make it easier for Grumple. I need to get to B, which is right there. Okay, so Grumple is right here. Needs 2 more cards. Okay. So Grumple needs to move 2 and then carry the thing back. My group task can be of any color until I get to here where it needs to be blue. So let's use the 2 red to move up here into the space with these guys. Then we will spend a group task 4 here. Another will make those blue, and this will move it into here. So now I can spend this right there. Alright. And Grumple, I believe we're just going to have Grumple exit the space. Yeah. Okay, so back to Meziah. Meziah is the better talker anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're getting very close to the situation becoming hostile, I believe. Okay, so she's got a task of 7. Oh man. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Situation, star space. Okay, hold on. In defense of the pigeonhole requires difficulty 8. Alright, so I'm going to spend this to hop up here. Okay, now that I'm on the star space, I can read this. If Rustlord is coming, this place will soon be overrun. Are you sure you won't change your mind and stick around for a little while? We could use you. Look, I'm not your friend and you don't want to know me. Her response is curt, but her eyes never leave Meziah's. Convincing Scarcross to join in the defense of the pigeonhole requires resolving a light bulb icon skill test of 8. So let's see here. And it's not a group task, so I can't just build up to it. So I've got all these ones right now, but no other yellows. So I'm only halfway there, and I'd have to roll a single die. I could only get to 7 right now, so I'm going to have to spend another turn. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay. So we're just going to have to go for it, because at the end of this turn, things could turn hostile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start and... Yes, I'm going to start here with a 1. I can add all of these in for 4, and I can also say this is a gold. So we're up to 6 and 7. So I just need to roll a positive number here. No! Okay, wasted all those cards. Fail, go to 25-2. Okay, let's roll, shouts Scarcross, and then she turns to you. Next time we meet, let's hope it's under better circumstances. She slings a pack over her shoulders and makes to leave. But some of the other mice hesitate. Remove the leader, alright, which is her, and the star token. Roll a die for each remaining meekling. If you roll a negative number, remove that meekling from play. On any other result, put that meekling on the bookkeeper's character card. Okay. So, negative number, we want positives. Alright. Well, we're not looking so hot here. +1. Okay, this guy gets to come with Meziah. Okay. Alright, so the situation is still safe, and all of these guys are gone. So all of these cards disappear. We won't be having to deal with the thing, I don't think. Or wait, maybe those cards shouldn't have been there, and I'm still having to deal with this. So this would say discard all threat cards from the threat track. If any meeklings are in play, go to 525-2. Otherwise, +1. So nobody else is in play now. Alright. So Meziah still needs to get up here to B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, Calamity. This isn't going to be good, because I'm at 7 now. 0. So I've taken so much time now, it's disgusting. Okay, so I need to come down here. There's some tokens, though, that I might want to attempt. I don't have any yellow cards, though, so I need to start with this one and make it even. But then I need that to get up there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's move us down here. This will make us even, because I do have, starting with this as a gold, 2, 3, come on, positive number. No, Jesus Christ. All right. Nope, I spent my things, so I'm gonna have to spend, no, but I wanna save these. So we're gonna have to go another turn with Meziah, but that's fine. I'm in here all by myself. 3, 4, 4, 5. We need to shuffle that. Stack went really fast. Okay, there's one of our cards. Here's another. Oh my goodness. All right, so basically we need to get out of here quickly. All right, so let's do this. let's take a shot at... so I don't think I should have this card in my hand because I drew too many. Okay. Let's take one more shot at the token. Perfect, we got this one. It is more scrap, so that's not helping us. 16. Alright, and then let's just get up out of here. So this one will put us here, and we exit the page. Okay, so this says, once all characters have exited, go to page 73 and start entry 73-2. Will come a fight. A character must be equipped with a ranged weapon. Okay, yep. 73-2. Okay. Alright, let's find things. So we're back outside the fountain again. One more time. We are up to 9 now. We were only supposed to take 4. The hideous rumble of gas-powered engines reverberates through the clearing. A number of patchwork vehicles made from junk appear in the cracked concrete, walk away at the edge of the clearing. Time to earn that magic water, says Grumple, and she begins to stretch her limbs. The biggest vehicle had been a lawnmower once upon a time. Sitting atop the noisy rig is the mighty Rustlord. He holds one paw aloft, and all of the vehicle rev their engines loudly. Then the Rustlord makes a fist, and the engines all shut off in unison. The resulting quiet is deafening. Just walk away, little mouselings, calls Rustlord in a deep, gravelly voice. The magic pool belongs to Lord of Rust. The Lord of Rust. In my generosity I shall allow you to leave. Defy me, and your pelts shall adorn my nest. What say you? Did he just call us mice? Growls Ringer. Sure did, snarls Grumple. Let's beat some knowledge into him. Okay, so let's see. A goes to the entrance space. No, A goes to here. Alright. B goes to the 2 space. Okay. Do I get to read the 2 space? This can only be visited once per mission. A couple of nervous pigeons pace around, generally getting in the way, and another sits firmly on a nest, looking tired and thin. If you do not have at least 2 food, go to the fail entry listed on your main mission card. Otherwise, read the following. Your friend Cooper is with our colony, you tell her. He's fine, but his wing is broken. We'll return him to you once he's healed up. He asked us to bring you these supplies and tell you he's sorry he couldn't be here himself. The pigeons are moved by your generosity, and the thin one uses her beak to pull a weapon out of her nest. Coo, she says. -2 food, retrieve a ranged weapon of your choice from the item deck. You have accomplished 1 of 3 tasks for mission 4. Okay. If you have accomplished all 3 tasks, go to the success entry listed on your main mission card. Okay. No, we haven't done that yet, so we're down to 6 food. Okay, so back over to here, I get to retrieve an item, a ranged item of my choice. So let's just look through here. Melee, range. I guess they're green. Range. That looks to be about it. Okay, so let's see. The Needler, low ammo. Grumple actually has the low ammo thing on her. I have a battery, so go ahead and run. I dare you. +1 when attacking. If a 0 is rolled, this weapon breaks. When attacking, place a fire token on the target figure's space. If any 0 is rolled on the resolution dice, place a fire token on this space as well. Environment card fire. Maybe that one, or the nail gun. Once per attack, may spend 1 to gain +2. But none of these really help me any better than my toothpick crossbow does. So I guess I'll take the aerosol flamer. Okay. Place any meeklings that are on a character card on the exit space. They are friendly nomads. Okay. Place any trap tokens that is on a character card on the trap space. Okay, perfect. Do not place search tokens. Oh no. Environment card Escorting. We had that one a minute ago. Escorting, okay. Environment encounter Rustlord and 3 random junkers. Okay. Rustlord's the big guy. And then 3 random junkers. Scrappers. Oh, okay. Nomad, nomad, nomad. Bug, 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 bug. So this is a junker. Bug. Scaled 1. Scaled 1, scaled 1, scaled 1. Okay. So it's really just the scrappers. Yeah. Okay. And 3 random scrappers. Situation hostile. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Scrapper, scrapper, and the leader. Okay. Alright. Rustlord, scrapper, scrapper, veteran, scrapper, leader. Situation is hostile. And I think we are good to go. Alright. We finished with Meziah, so Grumple is going to start. Hold on. Encounter A, B, C. Does it matter? Place them on A. Rustlord. Encounter Rustlord and 3 random encounters. So I guess do we spread them out? Here is my Rustlord, by the way. Put him on A. And then we've got him on B. C, and then we'll put this guy also on A. There. Okay. Special rule, enemy trap. If an enemy moves onto the trap token, it receives 1 wound and the trap is discarded. Characters and meeklings cannot be harmed by the trap. Perfect. Rustlord does not appear to be defeated, so we're going to hope that the scrapper gets there first, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. Okay. Okay, so let's get started here in 2. All right. So Grumple really needs to get down here or spend an action card to get out her staple gun, which could help her shoot 2 away. So maybe we'll do that. I've got low ammo. Yeah. So let's do that. I'm going to spend this 1 here. Oh. Yeah. To switch out my ammunition here. So I now have the staple gun for Grumple, which is going to give her just the base. And these guys have hit points of 7. So I don't know if that's going to help. 1, 2. Now see, I want to save this then. Do I spend this to swap it out? That seems like a lot. Or do I just keep my steak knife and run in there? Or do I just sit up here and wait for them? Oh, what to do, what to do. Alright, I think I'm going to keep my knife, my steak knife, because that's going to be much better off. I'm going to spend this 1 blue to move up here. The meekling comes with me. Yeah. And that's just it for now. I cannot give any cards to Meziah, so we will just hang out. Alright, Meziah needs to do some work from up here with the toothpick crossbow. Alright, so let's see. If I want to flip to my aerosol flamer, environment card fire, let's see what that says. Just so we know. If I can hit them, any character that enters, leaves, or occupies a space with fire on it becomes on fire. Enemies that begin their turn in a fire space Roll a black resolution die. If a negative number is rolled, that enemy receives a wound. Friendly nomads are not affected by fire. So I guess, yeah, I should just use this aerosol flamer as much as I can. Alright, and hopefully I don't roll a 0. Okay. Oh, well look at that. Discard any fire tokens placed on water spaces, and I'm staying in a water space. So yes, we're definitely using the aerosol flamer. Okay, so I need to switch to the aerosol flamer. So we're going to do that first. And I'm going to, well, before I do that, I'm going to spend this to become marked. And to do that, or while I'm doing that, I'm just going to take out this guy right here. Boom. Alright, get rid of you. You move up. Okay. So those are used. Then I'm going to spend this to switch to my aerosol flamer. Good. And then I'm going to spend, let's see. Okay, when attacking, place a fire token in the target's figure's space. If any 0 is rolled on the resolution die. Okay, so I'm going to, if you defeat these enemies, go to 73-3. How do we defeat Rustlord here? He has just a question mark right there. Does not even say. So, oh wait. I think I know. I think their thing is mentioned in here. Errata, so influence cards, skill tests. Hold on. I know I've seen this before. Status effects, enemy turn, attacking, defending, defeated characters, determine move, target, ending a mission, nest, resting the game, campaign, defeated enemy, defeating every boss's life value is equal to the number of characters in the party. Okay, so he's got a life value of 2, so I'm actually going to aim my fire down here. And I guess I will aim at the boss. So what did I do? I switched weapons. Yeah, use that to switch a weapon. Okay. Then I'm going to start my, he's got a health of 9. So start my thing with a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put a fire marker in there no matter what. But I'm going up 7 against 9. Alright, plus 2, minus 1. So I actually got him. I got a wound on him. And he's pretty much going to die. Because as soon as his turn begins, he's going to be in a space with fire. This is awesome. Okay, and this guy's also going to die because his turn's going to start. So this is the only guy left. Ha ha! Huzzah! Alright. Retrieve a ranged weapon of your choice from the item deck. Alright. So that ends Meziah's turn. Let's move on to Grumple here. I don't even know if Grumple needs to do anything. 1, 2... Okay, once per page. Now technically, I feel like I had this up here, so it should still be there. Let's send Grumple and the Meekling. When a character performs attack, it can add a bonus of +1 for each friendly nomad in its space. Okay, so let's just go attacking. So let's spend, I don't have to spend any extra movement. So 1, 2, Hello, leader, scrapper leader, and the meekling's gonna come with me. Alright. So, and then I will use this as a red. So now I'm at 2, 4, 5, 6 because he's a leader. And then 7 because of my friendly nomad to his 7. So let's add this to make it 8. Oh no! So I missed. Okay, and we'll save that. Okay. So back to Meziah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. Okay. Meziah does not have to do a whole lot, but maybe we can take a shot down here at this guy. It's a shame I don't have any tokens to search for. Okay. So let's just, go ahead and take a shot. We're going to make this a yellow. No, it's got to be a green. Green 3. That's all I can do with it. I can put this one in 6, yeah. 6, 7, 8 to the veteran scrapper leader 7. 8, 8, so I still get him for 1. He takes a hit. But I rolled a 0. If any 0s is rolled on a resolution, I place a fire token on this space as well. Okay, but I'm in water, so you cannot place a fire token on water spaces. Okay, so he takes a wound. He's on fire. Let's see here. Friendly nomads are not affected. Okay. Alright, so Grumple's going to become on fire, though. Maybe I should not have... You know what? I'm going to retroactively, should have paid attention to that, flip back over to my toothpick crossbow here. And, yeah. Not make him on fire. Okay. Alright, and then there's not much else I can do up here. I'm kind of stuck up here. Alright, back to Grumple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we will definitely be using, let's see, this 3 and this 3 for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 7. Okay, perfect. Alright, so the veteran scrapper leader is gone. You're removed from the map. And so really we just need these two guys to activate. That's the only thing we're waiting on now. I don't really want to move closer to him, but I guess it really wouldn't matter. So let's go ahead and spend these two to... No, because then I'd be on fire. That's silly. So we'll hold on to these two. Actually, yeah, what am I even doing? Yeah, let's move up there and just save our cards. Okay, so back to Meziah. We need 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I'm just looking for black ones now. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to hold on to these. And now they get to activate, but they are instantly each going to take a wound. And so they're done. That was actually really pretty easy. Okay, and we'll put the fire token away. Alright, so let's see what we get to read now. Defeat the enemies, go to 73-3. You watch triumphantly as the Rustlord and his lackeys drive away in defeat. You have accomplished 1 of 3 tasks for mission 4. If you have accomplished all 3 tasks, go to the success entry listed on your main mission card. Okay, and that says we read 98-7. Okay, so 98-7's right here. Citizens gawked as Ringer trotted by in a hurry, arms loaded with scrap. He barked orders at a couple of young furs as he went by, and they stopped playing to help him. I'm going to need straws, lots of them. Oh, and can you run to Miss Gertie's and get some of her finely woven fabric? Oh, and tape, lots of it. I already have a funnel, so we're good there. Ringer always got like this when he had a plan. I'm guessing things went well at Pigeonhole, Patch asks. With a chuckle, banish this mission card and go to page 101. Okay. All right. So 101, side mission step. We were not successful, so we're going to have to lose a morale. All right, clue step. We did not find a clue. Event step. While the character's away on a mission, colony is vulnerable. Subtract the time allowance, which is only 4 from 9. All right, the difference is the number of events that befell the colony while you were gone. For each event that befell your colony, reveal an encounter card from your encounter deck. Do not shuffle. Go to the event entry on 103 that matches that card's number. Resolve its effect. Okay. So this is going to hurt. 5 encounters. Alright. 120. The strangers had a feral look, but we gave them shelter. It wasn't until they left that we realized things were missing. Draw an action card. Okay. Okay, it's a black card. Wait. Oh, it's a 1. Food -2. Well, this is going to hurt. Okay. Prevention training grounds. So I don't have training grounds. Okay. 19. They attacked with fire. Prevention water pump training grounds. One at a time, roll a die for each colony structure. If your result rolls 0. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I gotta get rid of 2 structures. It's safe now. 18. If your colony has a workshop, draw an item and add it to the colony supply box. Okay. Alright, bottle cap vest. Good. That was actually a good one. 17. This is number 4. Merchants came and they bore many wonders. Challenge. If you have the market, draw 4 items. Trade any items of your choice from the colony supply deck box for any of those items. Okay, so let me just draw these and then we'll do some trading in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the option of Ziggy, Bird Skull Cap, Bolt Basher, and Action Figure Vest. This is actually what I was looking for the whole time. Okay, and then we got morale +2. That's nice. Okay, and last but not least is 24. Prevention, reduce resources lost by 1 for each junk barriers, rodents, traps, training grounds. Block a watchtower. Okay, raiders snuck in through the fence. Attack. Alright, so I have the watchtower. That's it. So I can save my food. I have to lose a population and a scrap. Okay. Alright, so that was painful. I have to lose 2 colony advancements now. And I'll do that off camera. Okay, accounting step. Okay, so here's the rub. This was not a very... Man, I mean, I am way short on my food. I have a population of 15, and I'm going to use it all up here, and which will definitely take me to morale for each food. Yeah, I only have 6 morale, so I would need 11 morale. I don't even have close to that much. This was just a brutal thing to accomplish. And then my build step. Let's go to the build step and just have something happy, because I'm gonna have to check to see what kind of replay I can do here. Ringer has created rain collectors around the house, but ideally he wants to have the ability to pump water, have mission card 4 in the banished Xbox, 5 bonus upon building +3. Okay. This would go to 100. It says it must go to page 100 Entry 123. Unless you're playing with infinite lives mode. Well, I'm going to take a pass, and I'm going to take a life right here because that's no fun. I'm not ready to just die. So yeah, that's it for right now. I will let you guys know if I select any of these item cards here. This goes in the trash box. And let's see, we have to lose 2 things, so I think we will lose the lookout post and the expanded nest, because I really can't afford to be keeping my population up above 15 anyway. So these will go back in the thing. The mission goal will go in the discard box, and I will see if I want to trade any of this stuff out. So that's it. Thanks for sticking with me. I know this was kind of a long one, even though we took fast travel. Can't imagine going through that one without the blade bikes. But once again, thank you for sticking with me. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you want to be notified when we continue our Aftermath campaign, because we're going to be playing on Infinite Lives mode, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified when we drop more videos. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great night. Okay, so I did just realize one thing as I was cleaning up here. I obtained the bottle cap vest just randomly drawing an item, and it says, upon first acquiring this item, get +1 clue. So I should be up to 6 now. So we are going to go ahead and read number 6 here. We had a breakthrough, shouts Meziah excitedly, and Patch listens intently to your story, hushing you whenever you all speak at once. The Bullet Tinkerer said that the mice that were held captive with him were traded away for blade bikes. At first we were shocked that anybody would sell a critter in exchange for gear. Patch nods sadly at this. We thought it had to be the Sunless and their red-eyed leader, adds Grumple. But they never use vehicles, adds Whisper. They get around by using the sewer. But then we got a closer look at one of those blade bikes. Those are junker bikes. The providers are in rubble junk. Patch takes a seat on the edge of a nearby encyclopedia. We'll never get in that fortress, he says, scowling. This news is wonderful and terrible all at once. The players may look through the abilities deck and choose an additional ability for each character, whether or not they were in play. So that is all. Pretty much I just have one ability remaining for just 2 of my characters, and that was Grumple and Meziah there. So they're going to be gaining those to their box, and other than that, all of my characters are now upgraded to their fullest capacity. So we're doing pretty good. All right, that's it. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. Have a good night.